At the platform now is Mario, about to attempt to break the world record for highest ground pound. Perfect jump off the platform, and... ooh, perfect 10 landing. He sticks it, and those cheeks are going to be sore for weeks. Hello everyone, I am Third Mario Brother, and welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy. Last time, we completed a galaxy in the engine room, which was the Sea Slide Galaxy, which really is not as bad as a lot of people say it is. And this time, we will be completing another galaxy up there that has yet to be revealed, because we have not had the opportunity to quite yet. We also completed a few purple coin missions in the last episode in the Good Egg Galaxy and the Space Junk Galaxy, which were actually the first of the entire game. And this time around, after this galaxy, we'll be doing a few more of those. I don't know which ones yet. So our primary galaxy for this video is going to be right here, and it is... the Toy Time Galaxy! Oh yes, I love this one! I forgot this was in the engine room! Well, fitting, I guess, because there's toy trains everywhere, an engine room, but yeah, here we go. Toy Time Galaxy, super fun, and we are going to have a blast in Heavy Metal Mecha Bowser. Yes, I love this place so much with all these little toy trains and the toy blocks and all the toys floating around in the place. Oh man, I just gotta tell you, pink robot guy or girl or whatever gender you are supposed to be assigned, you are just beautiful today, as is this galaxy. Welcome to the Toy Time Galaxy. We Guillermos are in charge of upkeep and maintenance here. Welcome to the Toy Time Galaxy. Aw, man, not these guys. These guys are just sticklers. They're gonna ruin my fun. Whee! Or maybe not, because Captain Toad is living it up in the Toy Time Galaxy, man. Ah, dude, turn down for what, right, Captain Toad? Oh, yeah, here we go. I'm gonna play with so many blocks and so many Legos and so many toy trains. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, guys. Can't you tell? But yeah, I really like the environment here in Toy Time Galaxy. I think it's super fun, I think it's super lighthearted, and I think it's a heck of a lot of, my friends have been kidnapped. Well, I was gonna say it's family fun for everyone, safe for ages 12 under and over, but apparently that's not the case because your friends can get kidnapped if you go here. So, yeah, there's danger yet in the Toy Time Galaxy. And over here, I believe if we go down this way, we can find ourselves something interesting. Yes, there's a health extension. This is probably the most hidden health extension in the entirety of the game, because a lot of people just do not know that exists, because right here, we've got this purple stuff on the right. That's like the path that you're supposed to go, right? And then we've got this other stuff over here that might catch your interest, so it's just so easy to miss those bits down that were sticking off the side of that platform there, and so easy as such to miss that health extension. Whoa, man, you are not allowed to pull stuff that fancy. You're just supposed to be some dumb robot that I get to jump on or ground pound on or whatever, and you're supposed to go down the second I want you to. You're not allowed to jump up platforms. Scrap those fire-breathing turtle things with a healthy ground pound. Oh, it is healthy, even though my butt is sore from it. So thank you for that tip, Mr. Guillermo. And, which way do we want to go first? I guess we'll go, no, I don't want to stand there. No, I want to stand over here. Yeah, let's go up this way first, because why not? Although, yeah, I'm trying to find the way that we're not supposed to be going, because I believe there's something, a bunch of star bits, awesome. Yeah, and, to go along with the fact that there's toys everywhere in this galaxy, which is such an awesome theme, and you can't convince me otherwise, there's also a bunch of screws that you have to screw in and interact with the environment, and that way all the enemies are themed for this place. It's so cool, man. Yeah, it's great. I love it. The Toy Time Galaxy is just awesome. It's a fun time all around, not just a toy time, because some toys can be a little bit disappointing. I can't think of any at the moment, actually. Do I even still have any, like... oh, and yeah, there's colored pencils everywhere. Man, the environment here is so cool. I can't get over it. I've said that 100 times, and I'm sorry if I just sound stupid, but Toy Time is my kind of time. I can't remember if I have any significant toys from my childhood, though. I might still have a Woody doll from, or action figure, excuse me. Nah, it's a doll. Might still have one of those from Toy Story in my childhood. Either way, though, we have transformed into Spring Mario, and boing is what's gonna happen to us here. And yeah, basically when you're in this form, not a whole lot of people, well, I should reword that, because I'm sure a ton of people love this form, but A lot of people also kind of dislike this form because you're always bouncing around when you're inside of it. You bounce around normally, or you can do a really high one like that if you press A as soon as you hit the ground. Honestly, I don't think it's that bad of a form as long as it's used, like, sparingly. I can see how some people might say it's a little bit overused here in Toy Time. I don't think it's that bad, though. It's not that bad to control. It's not that bad to keep a hold of as long as you plan your movements out like a second or so beforehand. So you shouldn't die all that often when you're holding this. And I like how with the colored pencil things, the star bits that come out the ends of them are always, like, they're always the same exact color as the colored pencil, and that's, like, super awesome, I think. And, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Why did I do that? Man, I wanted to show something cool off, but I should have ditched the spring form. That is so disappointing. Luckily, though, we spawn right here, and we don't have to make any more stupid decisions. You know what? We fail, and we learn from it. That's exactly what you should think of every experience in life. But if you come down here, look in here, go into first person, there's actually a tiny toy train here. It's really cool. Super, super well-hidden Easter egg that doesn't really mean very much. There was something like this in Super Mario Sunshine as well. There was like a book inside of the bottle that you go into in Noki Bay that didn't really serve much of a purpose. This here doesn't do anything either. It's just kind of there, you know? Really cool that it's there, though, so you can show off your Mario knowledge to any friends who might be impressed by such things. Or, alternatively, you can just continue on with the level. So forget this Mecha Koopa dude here. I don't know, is that a Mecha Koopa? I can't remember. It looks awfully similar to the ones from Super Mario World, but I don't know if it matches up exactly or if I'm remembering them correctly even. So let's just bounce on up here and find our way into this warp pipe over here, rather. There is a one-up down there as well, as I believe I showed. If not, then whatever. Now, is this a bonus room or what? It kind of looks like it. Yeah, because all the bonus rooms tend to have this murky stuff in the background. Not all of them, you know, but lots of them do. Let's break through this right here. Ooh, and climb on up, and it looks like we're gonna get ourselves so many star bits. I just don't know what to do with them, man. Ah, that's beautiful. 162 star bits sitting down there. Man, that's awesome. And I like how you keep the spring power up through warp pipes, too. It's funny seeing him all coiled up going down through a pipe. It's super, it's got a lot of charm to it, I've got to say. Now, we could go in the middle there and probably get a ton of star bits or coins or something else semi-valuable from those blocks over there, but we're not going to worry about that too much. Instead, we're going to taunt that guy by bouncing right on his tin can of a head so that we can go the correct way. I would get those ones in the middle, but I'm not really confident in my springing ability because it's been a while since I've sprung so wildly. And I don't want to risk falling to my death, because that's not something that I'm looking for in life, you know? To each his own, but I'm not too fond of the whole, you know, falling into oblivion thing. Although, the setting here is really cool, because we're, like, inside of a kid's room or something. I haven't mentioned that yet, but we've got, like, windows, and we've got wallpaper and stuff like that, and it's super, super cool. Let's break all these just to see if there's anything interesting inside any of them. But it's like we're not even in a proper galaxy. There are stars outside, and it looks really cool, but we're inside of a kid's room, and it really is kind of reminiscent of Toy Story. Like, what if my Mario action figure came alive and started springing all over the place and flying through the air? That'd actually probably be terrifying, but you know what? Cool, nonetheless. And uh-oh. Mecha Bowser? You definitely got downgraded from Mario Sunshine. Yeah, this is not quite... Is this even... Heavy Metal Mecha Bowser? So, wow. Heavy Metal Mecha Bowser is less of a Mecha Bowser than just normal Mecha Bowser. Man, I don't understand. I will not stand for this. Or maybe I will... But Heavy Metal Mecha Bowser won't, because this guy goes down pretty darn easy. He can't breathe fire like he used to. He can't move them arms like he used to. He is not a limber fella. So, I guess Bowser and Bowser Jr., you know, the economy is a little bit rough at the moment. They're running a little bit low on budget. They had to make some cuts somewhere, and I guess they decided to do it in this random child's room. Like I said, a lot of this level is going to be focused on unscrewing stuff and, like, manipulating the level, and like I said, it's really cool. So we're gonna get rid of these borders, not right here, what am I talking about? Gates right here, so that we can continue onward. And we're climbing up this guy. We're not on a roller coaster this time, which I'm a little bit grateful for, because that was never my forte, rolling around on that thing in Mario Sunshine. Instead, we're just climbing up this dude like he were a normal platform. We're not even treating him like sentient life, because he's a heck of a lot less sentient seeming even than the original Mecha Bowser, man. Smack that, no. Smack that bat in the face. There we go. And it's kind of weird how they have bats, because it's like a robot, right? It's a toy. He's brand new. It's kind of weird how they have bats, which are associated with like really old stuff usually, like caves, I don't know. On this super modern toy, or maybe this is like, oh, that might be why it looks so terrible, is because it's like the 1987 edition or something, and oh, this kid, oh man. Maybe it wasn't Bowser and Bowser Jr. who were having some budget cuts, but whoever's room this was, didn't have a big enough allowance to buy the toy that he wanted to, so he had to go on eBay, and don't worry, I'll save you, Gearmos! They actually say things, but unfortunately we've got the spring on right now. We could take it off to see what they say. Instead, though, I'm gonna pound right through this fool's skull, blow his ears out. Oh man, that ground pound practice at the beginning of this video was worth it. And with that, he disintegrated. Is my butt really that powerful? Oh my gosh. Huh. Wow, I never realized I held so much strength in my posterior. And these Gearmos do say things. Good job. We're in spring form though, so we're not going to talk to all of them. Instead, we'll just grab our first star. Mission number 2 of the Toy Time Galaxy will be Mario meets Mario. Mario's gonna be Mario. Oh my gosh, that's like my 2 favorite Mario characters in the same place at the same time. I cannot wait, dude. So we've got 2 Toads on this train. May as well talk to them, explore the character of the place.
All systems are go. Why? 'Cause I say so. Hi.
I completed the rhyme. Are you proud of me, Captain Toad? No?
Who's driving this train anyway?
Well, you know, I wouldn't talk bad about him or anything. You might get demoted, my friend. So yeah, start out on the train once again, which I think is a really charming place to open the level up, and we've got some star chips to find before Mario can meet Mario. I didn't realize that Mario was such a busy guy, and for some low-level plebeian like Mario, meeting Mario is going to be a big task. So, yes, you have to go through the initiation ritual of finding 5 golden star chips in order to form yourself a launch star so that he doesn't have to be bothered. And everything here is like a different little mechanical device, and we can't reach that quite yet, darn it. Everything here is like a different little mechanical device, and you can interact with so many parts of the level, and it really feels like, I don't know, it feels good. I really like the environment here. It's super unique. Reminds me a little bit of like Shy Guy's Toy Box. I suppose that's probably because they're both toy-themed levels, but you know what? We'll put that aside for the moment, especially the bits that have like play blocks and stuff, because Shy Guy's Toy Box, which is from Paper Mario, for those of you who don't know, is like, oh, I'm not going the right way. I gotta go to the other side of the screw, man. Shy Guy's Toy Box had a lot more like kiddie toys, it seemed, than big boy toys like a toy train. Well, it had a toy train as well, but I don't know. Everything here seems a little bit more complex than Shy Guy's Toy Box. There's a hungry Luma over there. So remember this location. This is more of a note to myself than anything. For our secret star later, and oh my gosh, it's Mario! I'm finally meeting Mario, guys! He's like a celebrity. Dude, Mario, you should feel honored to meet Mario. Oh man, it's so silly. It's kind of implied that in the games, Mario is a celebrity, though, and he never really capitalizes upon that. What a humble dude, man. Except he does take credit for everything Luigi does, and he's the face of the Olympic Games, and okay, maybe Mario's not the most humble dude in the world after all. He's got Mario Kart, like, circuits named after him. He's got a bunch of games named after him. The one party game that everybody in the Mushroom Kingdom plays is named after him. Even after Mario Party 2, which you don't have to beat with Mario, by the way. The one in which they were trying to name the place. He named it Mario Party, regardless of everybody else's opinions. And you know what? Maybe Mario is a tiny bit conceited. Oh well, we still got a star. So, star number 3 of Toy Time. What do you got for us? Bouncing down Cake Lane. Ah, sounds like a dream come true. apparently this is just like a popular setting in video games, or at least platformer games, because I've just noticed this recently playing through Sonic Colors.
Even going the other way is fun, fun, fun!
Oh my god, I love Captain Toad so much. I can't get over it. I'm so glad he's getting his own game. I cannot wait to play that. And heck yeah, I'm doing a playthrough of that game. Did you notice that thingamajig? You know, the springamajig. Wow. Creative name there, Guillermo. What was I saying though? Oh yeah. Sweet areas like this are evidently very popular in video games. I'm starting to notice, having recently played through Sonic Colors and now the Sweet Sweet Galaxy in this, along with this area here in Toy Time. Man, I got no complaints though, because I love me some giant chocolate bars. In fact, these things are kind of hard to bounce over. Getting proper momentum with the springamajig, as the Guillermos would have you call it, is not always the easiest thing in the world, and those falling star bits apparently just fell through the universe. Okay, whatever. Let's grab this coin. Can we make it? Yes, we can. Okay, my optimism was not for nothing, and you can grab a ton of star bits on your way down to the next portion of the level. And is there... Oh, there's a 1-up out there. I'm ballsy enough to try. Am I ballsy enough to get it, though? Yes! Oh, no! So close! At least that floor down there looks nice and cushiony to catch you, Mario. As soon as you respawn, though, there's a checkpoint right there, so you can just grab yourself your spring shroom once again. It doesn't even look like it's required for the rest of the level, or maybe it is, I don't know. At least not for this bit of the level. I'm gonna use it anyway, though, man. I don't want to get some orange frosting or whatever this might be all over my shoes. That does not sound pleasant. And we have to come to this other side over here. I don't know if you can jump on that green-handled spoon over there and, like, get something special. It doesn't really look like it. Regardless, though, let's just hop into this Sling Star and continue on with the level proper instead of taking some fancy-schmancy shortcuts, because back in my day, we had to play the games proper. We had to follow code and regulation. We had discipline when we were kids. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's just hop over onto Lollipop Lane here, evidently. Wait for this other one, because we only have 4... Yeah, that's something about Mario Galaxy. Introduced that you only have a few directions to jump off poles in. 4, namely. And is this powdered sugar floating around? Why is the ice music... Oh, apparently this is the frozen goodies section. Yeah, you only have 4 ways that you can jump off a pole in this game, and it's kind of weird playing this shortly after playing other Mario games, but it's a little less freedom, but it still controls quite well. And honestly, sometimes perspective jumping off trees in Mario 64 could be a bit of an issue, so I don't mind it so much here. Let's just climb up. Ooh, is there something special over here? It kind of looks like there might be, so let's skate on whatever this frozen substance might be, and yeah, there we go, there's a health extension. It's kind of weird, the levels that have health extensions but no, like, bosses. Every single level or every single mission, rather, in Dusty Dune was like that. Are we going to be fighting something here, though? I suppose we will find out. If you really want to, grab onto one of these pole stars and get yourself the rest of these star bits, man. You're in the land of candy anyway. What's one more binge gonna do? So, over here. Ooh, I see you back there, 1-up. Oh, that's not a 1-up. That is a pipe instead. Now I'm actually really glad I went back here, because I like showing off these smaller secrets, you know? What do we have? I assume a rainbow star. Not a backflip. Oh? Apparently music notes. Alright. There are a lot more of these in this game than I remember. Probably because on casual playthroughs, I tend to play, like, really... I don't know, quickly through the game. Not exactly rushing, but I definitely don't get as many 1-ups and stuff as I have in this one, which I definitely don't mind. It's fun going around and getting all the secrets, don't get me wrong. But I'm just not used to seeing so many, and it's really cool being able to. So, man, I feel, oh boy, privileged to be here, and I was gonna finish that sentence falling off the edge and burning my butt as my death impended, but thankfully that's not what we have to do. And you can blow out these candles, and it's super cute. What do you have to say?
Cake!
I agree. I would be that happy as well if I were on a giant cake of this size, especially... Oh, look at those strawberries, man. Look at the frosting, the strawberry frosting. Oh, it all looks so delicious. It's too bad that we have to leave it alone and instead save the universe and all those dear to us. Whatever. I just want some cake, man. Is that so much to ask? Can a plumber get some cake, please? Let's just go on, and it looks like we have reached pretty much the end of the level. We've got, like, sort of a pseudo-boss fight. Well, I guess it is a boss fight. Oh, man, that guy looks snarky as crap up in there in that cannon. And he's not firing squirt guns at us this time. Instead, he's got some legitimate electricity that he's shooting off. There's a second health extension here. Wow. So if you start to run out of health, apparently that's where you want to go. Over here, though, we've got ourselves the spring mushroom. And this is one of the reasons that... Seriously, you're going to do that while I'm grabbing my power-up, man. You're not even going to give me a chance to get started. Okay, you're not going to give me a chance to get started. I'll just hop into this black hole then if you really want it so bad. Does that satisfy you? Actually, probably yes. So let's not do that again. Not the best day for springing around, apparently. You can see, though, that in pretty much every level so far of Toy Time, we have had to utilize the Spring Shroom. And being that it's a lot of people's least favorite power-up in this game, you can see how some people might not be gigantic fans of the Toy Time Galaxy. And I can see that. I respect the opinion. I don't think the Spring Shroom's all that bad, though. I don't think it's too bad to control. In fact, if you get up here, you can take this guy out in like 2 seconds. So you really probably shouldn't worry. And I don't know. I like the Spring Shroom. I like the environment in Toy Time. Overall, I think it's a great, fun time. And there we go. We have destroyed this rodent. Someone called Pest Control, apparently. And Mario, the, Pest Control guy. The Exterminator, that's the word I'm looking for, came up in this room and got rid of that problem, taking his payment in the form of stars. Man, Toy Time Galaxy is a lot longer than I remember it being, because we've got a secret star and 2 prankster comments left to go, but we'll probably only end up doing one of the prankster comments on this galaxy in this video. So, back to Mario Meets Mario, let's collect ourselves some star bits, so that we can not meet Mario this time, but meet with that secret mission. And you guys saw that, yeah, we're collecting star bits because you guys saw that we are dealing with a hungry Luma in this mission. So, let's be fancy about this. Backflip onto the train. It's a robbery, Captain Toad. You best watch yourself. There ain't no security on this train, man. How do you feel secure standing on this? And I am on this smokestack right here because I am just that much of a rebel. Now, because we're looking for star bits, make sure you grab as many as you possibly can from those colored pencils. All of these from this circle over here, or this cog or gear, or whatever's grinding in the middle there. Zap yourself, because that's just all kinds of fun when you're bored on a random day like this. And I'm not sure how many star bits this guy wants, actually, so let's just grab as many as we possibly can. I'm sure it's not too many. They're never too, like, ridiculous with the star bit requirements in this game, so... ground pound this guy. If you can only take these guys out with ground pounds, then you can only get coins from them, unfortunately. I'm not sure if there are other ways to take them out, though. I ain't informed enough to know that kind of stuff. What do you expect from me? Basic knowledge of a game? Ha! I don't think you can take them out other ways, though, unless you have, like, a rainbow star. But here we go.
Got any tasty star bits?
Feed me a bunch of star bits? Yeah, snacky happiness. He needs 50, and we've got, like, 57, I think it was. Hope I was right on that. So, yeah, exactly 57, and now he's going to transform into... Ooh, an optical illusion looking place. Well, it's not actually an optical illusion, but it sure could be one if it were one. Okay, alright. Well, continuing on here, we have these weird flippy dudes and a lot of question mark platforms to press. So, that's what we're going to have to deal with here. Tons and tons of these platforms. And just as the very first mission in the game, press all of them and you will collect yourself your prize. What do you got to say? Going over there? Maybe you could jump. Oh, he's talking getting over there. Yeah, you could just jump and take advantage of the gravity. I don't know why this game chooses to explain this right now at such a late point when gravity has been a thing in the game the entire time. But you know what? Okay, I really appreciate it, Guillermo, buddy. Maybe I should just be more grateful in general. Who knows? Oh, boy. Okay, I thought I was going to get crushed there. That's not the case. It looks like there are only 2 question mark panels on this part of the block. So let's hop on over here with this jump that this Guillermo so kindly advised to us. And it seems that there are a ton of question mark panels over here. Let's just follow this angry looking dude right here. and see if that will get us what we want. Apparently it does. There are 3 here and a bunch in other areas. Now, sometimes I'm not like super fond of traversing these kind of areas because it can be a little bit finicky going around the sides with the gravity sometimes, but this one, because it's such a large scale, I suppose, doesn't really pose that much of a problem. So, let's hop on this guy, and it looks like there are a couple more panels over. No, don't bounce back. Oh god, that was like gruesome. I was getting flung back and forth between the spikies. Not the spikies, man. Anything but the spikies. So let's grab those panels right there, and we can hop on down here. And then afterward, if the star like spawns or something, I'll go check what that warp pipe is, because I'm kind of curious, man. I know you guys are curious, and I'm really curious too. So let's hop onto these. It might just take you to another bit of this that's like required, or just an easier way to get around. I'm not entirely sure. It looks like we're gonna have the opportunity to head back up there though, because it seems like we've hit everything on this bit. So yeah, let's go around the side and see if it takes us anywhere we need to be. Maybe inside? I really don't know. No, it'll take us over here. And which switches are we missing? Oh, there's one right here. Are you serious? I missed this? That is silly. I missed the very closest one to where you spawn. Okay. Definitely sounds like something I would do. We almost got crushed there thanks to camera angles, and we have to go get our star way over there. Thankfully, this warp pipe is here, and that's actually a really nice thing now that I think about it. All these platforms are apparently frozen because they are just so shocked that we managed to get all of the switches that they were so vigilantly protecting. And we can just hop down here and reap the fruits of our labor. If I can make this jump, por favor. There we go. All right, and we've got ourselves a star. Okay, well, apparently the purple comet decided to show up here in Toy Time Galaxy before the normal prankster comet, so I guess might as well take this on, and this is quite the famous mission, if I do say so myself. In Toy Time Galaxy, quite challenging as well. In Toy Time Galaxy, we'll be taking on Luigi's purple coins. That's right, folks. It is officially Luigi's time to shine, except that by Luigi's time to shine, I mean that we're going to be stealing all his money from him. Wow. Mario, you really are not the nicest of brothers, are you? But yeah, this purple coin mission, you have to collect 100 purple coins. I'm not sure if there are more than 100 available here, because in some purple coin missions that will be the case, and you will have more than 100 to collect, so that there will be a surplus, and you will, you'll be basically fine in missing a few here and there. I'm not sure if this is one of those missions, so I'm going to collect as many as I possibly can. Make sure you know what you're doing, though, because as you guys can see, every single platform here is like a death trap. Those green ones will fade away. These yellow ones will start turning. And when you're dealing with this green slime, and you might be asking yourself, what is this stuff? It's insta-kill. You fall in that, you're dead. When you're dealing with stuff like this, you are going to want a clear path back to the star, which, guys, remember, is part of the mission. That timer doesn't stop after you collect 100 purple coins. So you've got to be sure to make yourself a decent path back home and to collect these relatively quickly so you don't end up falling either in some goopy slime and having to take a real long shower afterward, or, you know, falling to your death, which also is not a very favorable outcome. All opinions, though. All opinions, like I always like to say. Looks like there are well over 100 coins here, though, unless I'm mistaken. Uh-oh. This does not look good. Yeah, you're gonna have to think on your feet quite a bit in this level. There are a lot of options as far as coins to collect. Like, over here, there's way more than 6 left, and we only need these 6. But I'm gonna just go over here and step into an area where there is plenty of space for me to stand. The star is going to spawn way back there, and that's what I'm kind of worried about. When I started off this level, I kind of forgot, honestly, before I said it. Seconds before I said it, I forgot that you have to be really careful about where you step so that you have a good way back home. And by home, I mean, oh boy, can we even make this jump? Yes, barely made it. Oh my gosh, Luigi's purple coins on the first try. Man, that is incredible. Even though I started off in a terrible way. Oh my gosh, that took such a long time. I probably spent like 200 star bits on that Luma who moves these comets around. That fool down there who's all purple and flashy with his bright little sticks. Man, I'm so jealous of those sticks. I wish I could have some. You don't deserve them, man. You don't even know how to move comets proper. Anyway, fast foes of toy time. Let's get to it. And it looks like the fast foe comet here, wow, I didn't even know this, is apparently the same as the secret mission that we took on earlier, except, you know, fast foes. Go figure. But on the topic of that purple Luma who moves those comets around, I so wish that there were an option to, like, choose what comets you wanted moved or where you wanted new comets or something, because I ended up wasting a whole ton of star bits on that guy, and it probably only is an issue when you're doing, like, a Let's Play or something, because I want to show these missions in kind of a specific order, and it really probably doesn't matter that much for a casual gamer or someone who isn't doing a whole 100% playthrough or someone who really doesn't care what order they do things in general, but I don't know, it would have been a heck of a lot more convenient to me. Nintendo, you need to not crush me with your giant blocks, and you need to cater to the 0.01% of your consumers who make videos about your games, man. Let's try that again. So yeah, I got a little bit hasty there, a little bit cocky, thinking that I was just far too good to be destroyed like that. And you really do have to be careful on some of these panels. The memories are coming back now. I got all kinds of frustrated when I was playing this level when I was younger because, oh my gosh, I was so out of the way, it didn't crush me, the game is cheating. Actually, when I was a kid, I got so easily frustrated at games and stuff. Well, I wasn't, like, angry, throw the controller mad at the world or anything, but, I did get pretty frustrated at games when I was a child, I will admit to that holistically, and, so every once in a while when I was playing a multiplayer game with my friends, like, I don't know, Halo 2, or even Mario Kart, or Super Smash Brothers or something, I would attempt to attack somebody, or throw an item at somebody, and they would dodge it or whatever, or they'd hit me first, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, I totally hit you! That is so stupid. Why does the game always do this? It's like it's in love with you or something. It's cheating for you. Ugh. And I legitimately convinced myself that the game was cheating for my friends on their behalf and preferred them to me, instead of just admitting that every once in a while I couldn't win every single match. So you know what? Egotistical 6-year-old Brian is the Brian of the past. And third Mario brother of today has not changed a bit. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. That is not an issue anymore, folks, but I don't know. Anymore, I don't really ever get mad at video games. Every once in a while when I'm recording something, which is when I play the bulk of my video games, to be honest, every once in a blue moon I'll get upset with something because a recording gets, like, corrupted or something like that, and you gotta redo the whole thing when I thought the commentary was good or something like that. Other than that, though, I really do not tend to get very angry at video games anymore, and I'm glad I got past that, because something you're doing for fun probably should not bring more misery to you than it does pleasure. Maybe that's some maverick opinion that I have just not been cleansed of yet, but I don't know. Until somebody can convince me otherwise, I think games are for fun, so I'm just gonna grab this star, and oh, man, does that feel good. Man, was Toy Time fun. Toy Time's a lot longer than I remember it being, though. I was planning on doing some more purple coin missions, but this video already seems to be running a bit long. So that's going to do it for this episode of Super Mario Galaxy. I'd like to thank you all very, very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And that is going to do... Oh, no, I meant to save. Whatever am I going to do? Next time, though, on Super Mario Galaxy, we will be taking on the next Bowser level, which is going to be Bowser Jr.'s Lava Reactor. And we'll be taking on this extra galaxy and the Hungry Luma outside, and possibly even some more purple coin missions. So, lots of content next time. Hope you guys tune in. I can't wait for it myself. Thank you all very much once again for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.